I have the most pitiful lashes. We should start a GoFundMe page for my pitiful lashes because they're just so sad. One look, many directions. I've got that coming up for you next. Hey there, and welcome to Real Chicks TV. I'm your Real Chick Carla, and thank you so much for joining me today. It always makes my day that much more special when you keep me company and when you're a part of it. Today I have got another collab for you all season long, from fall to American Thanksgiving to Christmas on up to New Year's Eve. I am doing a collab a week with a wonderful YouTuber, a different YouTuber every single week to bring you a different seasonal look. So you're going to get tutorials and get ready with me's every single week that will bring you a different look for every single season, going now all the way through New Year's Eve. And I'm super excited today because it is my wonderful friend Bella from Beauty on a Budget. Bella, you are such a doll. After you watch this video, be sure to go on to Bella's channel. I will have her video linked for you down below. I know she's going to have something fabulous for you because she always does. I absolutely adore Bella. She is a joy to watch. She just is like someone you're sitting there and you're chatting about makeup with a friend. She is pleasant to listen to. She is pleasant to watch. She is just friendly and charming and very compelling, and she's someone that you would love to sit down and have a cup of coffee with and discuss the latest lipstick. And that's exactly what she does on her channel. She is also the queen of affordable makeup, the queen of drugstore makeup, and the queen of dupes. If you're looking for a dupe for something high-end, Bella will find it quicker than anybody. I absolutely love her channel. I know you will too. And so not only is Bella participating in this collab, but a lot of other ladies have been as well and will be on up until New Year's Eve. So what I've done is not only listed Bella's channel down below, but I have listed the playlist of all of the lovely ladies who have participated so far. And then every week I will add the newest participant so that you can get the latest look. And I suggest that you save that playlist so that you'll have all of these different looks that will take you all throughout the holiday seasons. So what do you say we get started on this tutorial? To save us some time, I went ahead and did the rest of my face because the stars of our show today are indeed our eyes and our lips, and that's what we're mainly focusing on. But if you would like to see a full face tutorial, just let me know in the comment section below. Just tell me below, yes, Carla, please do a full face, full flake. I am a full flake today, apparently. Yes, Carla, please do a full face in the description box below. Just comment that and I'll be happy to do that. But if you want to see a tutorial on how I do my contouring and things like that, just look through the playlist of this collab. I've got that linked in the description box down below for you as well. Just click on that playlist and you'll pretty much see how I do everything because I have done them repeatedly in those videos. Didn't want to do a repeat again for you today. Thought I'd save some time. Also, near the end of the video, I will tell you and share with you the rest of the products that I have on my face, but I will go ahead and tell you that I have used a lot of Wet n Wild today, and I'm mentioning that first off the bat because I have an exclusive discount code for you that runs through November 14th on the Wet n Wild website. You have to use my link in the description box and you have to use the code MAGIC25. That will save you an additional 25% off of Wet n Wild products on their website. Be sure to follow my link in the description box and use the code MAGIC25 for an extra 25% off, including their holiday gift sets. So this is a perfect time to do some shopping for the holidays for you using that discount code. Let's pull out our palette for the day. It is this beautiful Makeup Revolution Precious Stone Rose Quartz palette. This is a limited edition holiday release. I am definitely going to be picking up some extras of these for holiday gifts. It is beautiful. Even the outside is nice and pretty and glittery, perfect for the holidays. Take a look at the inside. Oh my stars! Isn't that beautiful? And you have a lot of great colors in here. You have tones that will allow you to create some very rich looks. Everything from chocolate browns to rich cranberries to warm golds, bright burnt oranges. There's all kinds of looks you can do in here, but I am going to show you just a neutral base, and then we'll do some pops of color and some different things like that with the eyes as well as with the lips so that you can basically use this look for any outfit or any season. I have already primed my eyelids with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyelid primer. This is a fantastic primer for just a few dollars, especially now using that discount code with the 25% off. Super, super, super affordable. Everything in this tutorial is going to be affordable and from the drugstore. For this neutral base look, I'm using these 3 shades here. This one, and this one. Nude, chocolate, and brownie. Chocolate brownies in the nude? Sounds good to me. Everything I'm using today is affordable, even my brushes. I'm starting with an e.l.f. brush. This is just a couple of dollars. I'll link it down for you in the description box below. Everything I'm using will be linked down below. This is an eye blending brush, and I'm going to start with this shade right here, Nude. I like these white handle brushes from e.l.f. These 2 particular ones that I'm going to be using on the eye. These 2 I like because they have a round tip at the top. And if you have limited real estate space on your lids like I do, particularly with hooded eyes like I do and droopy eyes like I have, this really helps you get in there with nice circular motions, lay down a really good base. So I'm going to load up my brush here in the color Nude right there. Tap off, because this is a beautiful palette, but there is a little bit of kickback, especially with the matte shades. So you have a little bit of powder. It's not bad though. This palette is only $15 and it is worth every single penny. So I'm coming in, and if you do not have hooded eyes, you would go where your crease is. If you have hooded eyes like I do, you're going to take this on the orbital bone all the way up to the brow bone, not up to the eyebrow itself, but up to the brow bone, because you want to lift those hooded eyes. And I'm just patting it to lay it down at first, and I'm taking it in the outer corner as well. Now that I've basically got my outline and patted it in, I'm going to use the advantage of that rounded brush head, and I am going to swirl in circular motions. I'm not using windshield wiper motions, I'm using circular motions to get it blended. We're kind of blending as we go along here. Using another white handled e.l.f. brush, this is called a crease brush, and I'm going in with this medium brown shade here. This is called Chocolate, and that is the perfect name for it because it is kind of like a milk chocolate color. Tap off that brush. Now I'm coming down a little bit lower than the brow bone, again on that orbital bone, and along the bottom of where I placed that color, I am going to layer that chocolate color. And this is going to give us some added dimension as well as a gradient look. It's not too stark of a difference, having a little bit of fallout there. Tap off that brush a little better. And again, bringing that down to the outer part of the eye. Now I have deliberately left my lids blank, and you will see why in just a few minutes. Adding a little bit more chocolate. So if you take a look at my lids, you can see that we've intensified the color just a little bit, ever so gradually, ever so much in a gradient, and that's exactly the look that I want. Now I'm using this same crease brush from e.l.f. I'm taking my color cleaner. This is a great little gadget. It allows you for just a few dollars on Amazon to take your brush, swirl it in on the sponge. The sponge kind of feels like a Brillo pad. You swirl it in there and it helps get the color off of your brush so that you can reuse it immediately without having to wash it. So it saves you time. You do of course want to wash your brushes eventually, but if you want to use the same brush while you're creating an eye look, you can use your same brush, just give it a swirl in the color cleaner. Now I'm going in with this darker brownie shade here. It's called just that, Brownie. And it looks just like a delicious brownie. Do you do a lot of holiday baking? I love holiday baking as long as somebody else is doing it. And now I'm going to go into the outer corner of my eye and place that down. Not really trying for a V shape, but this is where that rounded head really comes in handy because I am going to go in there and just swirl, swirl, swirl on that outer part of my eye. Bringing it up just a little bit so that it meets the other colors. No harsh lines, blending as we go along. And because I have hooded eyes, I'm pulling it straight up a bit so that you can see it when my eyes are open. To take care of that fallout, I'm just using a Real Techniques fluffy brush and just kind of blending that away, swiping that away. All right, now that is pretty much it for the eyeshadow. I'm going to take a concealer with a pointed edge, and this is a concealer crayon from e.l.f. It is fantastic, and I'm going to take it and draw a straight line up toward my eyebrow. Straight line up. And just blend that in. You can either use it with a blending brush or you can use it with your finger. And that creates a nice sharp line, and it also gives us an instant lift to the eyes, especially if you have downturned or droopy or hooded eyes. Even if you don't, this gives you an instant lift. And as we age, we all want that lift, lift, lift. No sagging, no sagging. At least that's what we try for, right? Now for my brow bone and for my inner corner, I am going to use this highlighter from Wet n Wild. This is called Golden Flower Crown, and this is the Mega Glow highlighter from Wet n Wild. Again, I've got that discount code for you in the description box below for 25% off through November 14th. Take advantage of that. I'm using just a flat brush from e.l.f. and coming in here to the inner corner just to add a little bit of drama and a little bit of pop, especially when you have small eyes like I do. It's nice to bring some attention to that inner corner area. This is not a ridiculously glowy highlighter. It just adds the right amount, just the right amount. I'm going to line my eyes using this eyeliner from L'Oreal. It's called the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Last Waterproof Pencil, and the color of this is bronze. I have several colors of these that I recently picked up. I absolutely love them. They glide on beautifully. And I am going to line 3/4 of my eyes. And again, I'm doing that because my eyes are small and because they're hooded. If I come in all the way to the inner corner, I'm going to close those eyes off and bring them down. So I just right along the lash line, not too low, because again, I don't want to focus too much on that lower eye because that will drag the eye down as well. I'm just doing about 3/4 of the way in. Going to finish off my eyes with two products that I absolutely love. We have the Essence Primer for our lashes, and we have good old L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is the waterproof voluminous version in black. I'll be using both of these on my eyelashes. Start with our primer. This is an incredible primer. It costs a whopping $5 at the drugstore, and it works better than any high-end primer that I have ever used. I have minuscule, pitiful, I mean just pitiful lashes. I have the most pitiful lashes. We should start a GoFundMe page for my pitiful lashes because they're just so sad. And another little tip and trick is, as soon as you have finished applying your eyelash primer on one eye, go ahead and apply your mascara on that one eye because you want it to be wet. Okay, I've got my mascara on and everything is pretty much done on the eyes. Now what I have done is a basic neutral eye look. We've got several neutral shades all blended together. I'm actually going to leave this like it is. That's why I left the lid blank, because I wanted that to just have a nice clean canvas there and kind of have a whitish look without actually applying shadow. So if you want to do that, just skip the shadow there and just leave it with the primer color. You're good to go. Maybe set it with a little powder or something like that. That's what I did. But what you could do with this same look, and here's where it gets really fun, is you could go into these many shades here. I mean, take a look at this gorgeous burnt orange, this amazing cranberry color, this gold color here. You could use any of these on your lid. Any of these shimmers are absolutely phenomenal. I mean, just take a look at this. You've got gold, you've got bronzes, you've got rich chocolates, you've got that cranberry color, you've got oranges. anything you want. You've got champagnes, you've got pinks, anything you want to put on that lid, you can. And that's what makes this palette amazing and what makes this neutral look a really good base, because you've got all of these different colors that you can go with, and you can create a warm look, you can create a cool look, you can go any way you want to go with this base eye look that we've created. Now, keeping that in mind, however you want to go with your eyes, with this same neutral eye look, you can determine where you want to go with your lips. And I'm going to show you what we can do with just another neutral. This is a classic nude shade from Rimmel. This is Rimmel Kate in the shade 46. This is one of my absolute favorites. This is, to me, the perfect nude because it doesn't wash me out. So let's say you're wearing a very bright holiday outfit and you just want neutral makeup. This is a perfect option for you. And there you go with a nude look. Here is look number 1. Another great holiday color is a gorgeous cranberry. This is L'Oreal Color Riche in Wild Fig Plump. And take a look at this. I saw this. I don't have anything like it. I thought it was absolutely stunning, and I think it'll be beautiful for the fall and winter seasons and just gorgeous for the holidays. So what do you say we try that? Love that shine of the Color Riche. And again, because we have used a neutral eye, we can go with a brighter shade and we can go with a cooler shade because we're not contradicting any of our color wheels. And here's look number 2 with more of a berry lip for you. And the holidays simply are not complete without red lipstick. So I have an iconic red for you from Revlon. This is really red, and it is indeed really red, but it's more of a darker red. It's a little bit deeper than a bright fire engine red, so it's perfect for the holidays. And I'm telling you, you will never be able to take away my red lipstick from me. I do believe on the day I die, I will be wearing red lipstick. But it's great for the holidays. If you're not as daring to wear it all year round, make sure you pop on some red lipstick during the holidays. Give somebody a kiss under the mistletoe. It'll make you happy, I promise. This, I think, is just a perfect Christmas red. And there you go, look number 3 with a red holiday lip. Now those are 3 lip options for you. If you're looking for a pink, might I recommend this one? This is kind of a mauve pink, and it's called Pretty Natural number 43 from Milani. I love the smell of Milani lipsticks. They remind me of Watermelon Jolly Ranchers. Take a look at that beautiful, beautiful pink. That would be another wonderful option for you if you want a lighter tone, something a little more neutral. That's a glorious, glorious shade. So this look with the eyes, the cheeks, the foundation, the highlighter, this is all neutral and gives you all of these wonderful lipstick options, as well as all of the different lid options for shades within the palette. So have fun, play with your makeup. Now, to achieve the neutral look on the rest of my face, let me go ahead and tell you what I used. I used the Wet n Wild Water Drop Primer. It's the Photo Focus Primer, and this is in the scent Cucumber. This is a really good primer, especially for fall and winter if you have dry skin, because it's very hydrating. I mean, it's called the Water Drop Primer. It's very moisturizing, very hydrating. Again, this is 25% off with that discount code that I've got for you, and that link, you got to use the link and that specific discount code. It's in the description box for you below. Wet n Wild, a 25% discount for you through November 14th. It is a 25% discount. This video is not sponsored. Let me stress that, not sponsored. I was just lucky to score a discount code for you. That's it. And I wanted to share it with you. So that's what I'm doing. So I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer. Also used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I am in the shade Nude Ivory. This is one of my favorite foundations. Never thought I would say that about a Wet n Wild product, but I reach for this as much as I do any high-end foundation. For my eyes, I primed them with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. For my concealer, I use this e.l.f. crayon, and I will have everything linked down in the description box below. This is their Aqua Beauty line, and this is in the shade Fair Light, or this is Beautifully Bare. This is the Beautifully Bare crayon from e.l.f. for concealer. For my eyebrows, I use this $2, yep, $2 e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. This is in the shade Taupe. For my cheeks, this gorgeous, and I do mean gorgeous, blush from Milani. This is in the shade Tea Rose, and to me, this is Goldilocks blush. It's not too peach, it's not too pink, it's not too orange, it's just right, and that's why it is perfect for this neutral look. Put that on my cheeks, and I applied the blush with an e.l.f. blush brush. And then for my contour, I use the e.l.f. contour palette. There you go. I use these bottom two shades right there. I've got it turned upside down. Use these bottom two shades here. And I did that to contour my cheeks as well as under my chin and along my jawline. And I used an e.l.f. contouring brush for that. And to set my face, I used the Maybelline Fit Me Powder. I am loving this powder. I just started using it in the past month. I absolutely adore this powder. It is as good, almost as good as my Derma Blend. Now my Derma Blend is white, and this is in the shade Fair Light, so it has a little bit of color to it. Nothing will ever replace my Derma Blend, but I'm liking this almost as much, and that's really saying something because I'm a Derma Blend girl. And I used a Real Techniques fluffy powder brush to apply it. So there you go, a neutral look that will see you through all seasons, particularly through the holidays, with many different lid options, lip options, outfit options. You can take this look and do anything that you want with it, and that's what I love about the look and what I love about this palette, the versatility, the options and the opportunities and the fun. They're all endless, and I love that. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to my beautiful Bella for collabing with me. Don't forget that I will have her video and the playlist in the description box below, so after you're done watching this video, pop on over to Bella's channel and check out her video that she's doing for you. She is presenting a fall seasonal look for you, and I know you're going to love it. I know it's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to go over and watch myself. And I will have her video added to the playlist because I've got the playlist going, and every week somebody new, another YouTuber, will be added to the playlist. So we will have the entire season for you, all the way from fall, Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, through Christmas and through New Year. So that playlist is going to take you all through fall and winter. So I can't wait to see what Bella has come up with. And I thank you so much for joining me today. It always makes my day that much more special when you keep me company. Until next time, keep your head, heels, and standards high. I'm Carla with Real Chicks TV. Much love to you. Bye-bye.